Peace. This is O.G.B.O. of O.G.B.O. Man Codes. Let's raise the vibration. Let's make it make sense. I just finished watching a will of Will Smith leaving Jada. Something we knew was going to happen at some point. But Will said something that got me to thinking. He tells Jada in this clip, I'm over trying to make you happy. And leaving you, I'm challenging you to show me how you get to your happy place, is basically what he's saying. But that got me to thinking. Now, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the black man versus black woman versus black man war that's been going on now for about a year, since or around the time of the death of brother Kevin Samuels. But this thing has skyrocketed. This fallout. We're the only people on the planet today that are going to war with our natural partners on platforms that are seen all over the world. But here's something that sticks out. Did you know in the last 2 years, the divorce rate and breakup of families, black families particularly, has skyrocketed? Did you know that 80% of today's divorce and breakup is led by women? Do you know the number one reason cited? I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Now, I have an analytical type mind that asks a question. I'm that guy that realizes that whenever you have an effect, there's a cause. It's always a cause. People don't just wake up one day and everybody is on the same page. Something happened to put everybody on the same page. I'm the guy that's bold enough to ask what happened. What happened in the last 2 years that contributed to this rucket of breakups, this new rucket of breaking up family, black families particularly. And women are leading these breakups 80%. At one time, the woman was fighting for the family. Today, it's the man fighting to keep the family together. What happened? Is it possible? Is it possible? I just want you to consider, is it possible that this is being manipulated? And is it possible that it's being manipulated through scientific means? Let me give you something to think. Let's look at other things that have occurred over the last 2 years. Number one, we had a world pandemic. That pandemic created fear in the American people. Right? And those scientists went in the lab and rushed a product to give the American people that did not go through the proper trial period. Right? In fact, they rewritten the guidelines. At one time, a thing had to be tested for several years before it was introduced as a V word. I'm going to just say V word. Right? You know what I mean? But they rewritten the guidelines so that now they can go in the lab, make something, 2 weeks later put it on the market, and then force it on you. People lost their jobs, myself included. I walk away from nearly $80K a year because I refuse. I refuse. But is it possible that something was put in there to help destroy black people? Now, before you say this is conspiracy, I'm not saying this would happen. But I want you to remember the history of this nation. I want you to remember what happened in the 1920s with syphilis and how it was given to black men and black women who were denied treatment. That wasn't too long. As always, whenever I go live, there's always interference video, so I'm gonna bring this to a close. But listen, y'all drop your comments, and when I get to the house comments, let me know, do you think this thing is possible? That the two have a relationship? Y'all let me know. Peace.